Shalom, my name is Michael Decker and I'm a lawyer within the law offices of Cohen Decker, Pex and Brosh. Today I wanted to discuss the issue of entry refusals into Israel. Being refused entry into Israel can be very unpleasant, and at times it can be extremely unpleasant even. There are various reasons for people being refused entry into Israel, and we won't get into all the reasons in this video, and we'll have other videos with very specific reasons for being refused entry into Israel. But in general, at times we are dealing with tourists that just want to tour Israel and they are refused entry. Sometimes we're dealing with a spouse, a foreign spouse of an Israeli that wants to come in and basically settle here with an Israeli citizen, and the authorities will try to block that with the claim that this foreign spouse should have been invited in advance. And what happens is, before someone is refused entry into Israel, he is interviewed by the border control, and the border control will write down in a protocol the questions and answers that were given, and if the decision is to refuse the entry of the visitor, then an entry refusal order will be issued. And in the entry refusal order, the reason for the entry refusal will be stipulated, and the reasons can be fear of settlement, fear of illegal immigration, it can be security related reasons, and so on and so forth. In order to prevent this or to attack and challenge the order, the entry refusal order, one is allowed to submit an urgent petition before the Special Immigration Tribunal, and in this urgent petition, the relevant lawyer will need to also add a request for an interim injunction in order to prevent the flight, which is probably planned for the very near future. If an injunction is given, then the flight will basically be canceled, the immediate flight, until a decision is made in the petition. And until the petition will be reviewed and a decision will be made, which will also be quick, the person that was refused entry will basically have to wait in a detention center. And this person will be in a detention center until the petition will be dealt with, reviewed, and until a final decision regarding the petition will be made. In most cases, the tribunal will not accept the petition and will not even accept the request for an injunction. And the tribunal usually won't even get into the essential considerations for the reasons of being refused entry, since the tribunal will usually say, okay, this person can be sent back to his country, and if he has good reasons, he can present them and submit a request, and the damage that is being caused to this person isn't that great, because in the end of the day, he can apply again and re-enter. In some cases that will be very exceptional, for example, if it's a foreign spouse of an Israeli, and the Israeli and the foreign spouse have joint minor children, and the Israeli spouse isn't able to take care of the minor children, for example, then we could argue that the damage that will be created because of this immediate entry refusal is very significant, and we might, in a situation like that, be able to obtain an injunction to prevent the flight, and we might be able to win the petition. But even then, verdicts like this are usually given subject to bank guarantee that will need to be submitted, and you can learn how to submit a bank guarantee in other videos and articles we have on our website. Thank you very much for your time, and please feel free to contact us with any questions you might have on this matter.